Hey guys, Jacob Hemenway here from Hemenway Detailing, and today we're going to be putting ONR version 6 to the test. Now, I've been using version 6 since it came out about a month or two ago, and today we're going to be testing some different applications to this Audi A6. I've seen some complaints online about it being sticky, working with it, coming off, and some difficulties that some people have run into. I just got this A6 in. I have no idea what anyone has used before me on this. So the first test we're gonna do is we're just gonna do a rinseless wash on the hood here and dry it off and see what's going on. After that, we're going to try a few different applications. We'll do isopropyl alcohol on a section where it's just completely without polishing, as clean and dry as I can make it. And then on top of a coating, what are the different results? So let's give this a shot. Okay, so this is no pre-rinse, just going straight with ONR. I'm gonna do this side with a very plush, large towel. And this towel tends to be a little more grabby. We're gonna do the other side with the smaller drying towel. Let's see what's going on. I have not used this towel yet today. This has been washed probably 10 times. So when you get that brand new towel and it just grabs all the water right away, this one isn't wet at all. So it's taken me a couple of passes to get everything. So on this one, I will say, very plush towel, very absorbent. So it was, grabbing, but that's what I'm used to with this towel. I'm gonna go with the dry side. And look at that. It's like sliding right off. So let's try the other towel on the other side. And I saw someone say that they had an issue with it in colder weather. Today, it's in the 50s right now outside. I got the garage door open. I'm using warm water with my bucket because I just don't like putting my hands in cold water if I can avoid it. But I'll do another test after this where we do a cold water in the bucket. Here's a more sizable towel. I mean, one you might be more used to. Again, this doesn't have any water in it at all, so might not be the best absorption first pass. So, I mean, you can already see, like, it's gliding, and that was trying to pick up the water, and then this is the dry side. So at least we know on this hood there's no crazy, all-purpose cleaner that was stuck on there, no gummy, weird coating. And I don't know, I saw a comment that said molasses. I mean, I'm just pulling. I don't know if that looks like molasses to you, but it feels great to me. So what I love about ONR version 6 is like, you basically hardly even need to put like an OptiSeal on it as far as like getting the how would you say it, hydrophobicity, and it's already, you know, just sliding around like crazy. I literally have done no decontamination. You can see there's like bird droppings and stuff here kind of etched into the paint. So I'm not saying there isn't a coating on here. Very well might be. But this is not molasses, that's for sure. Okay, so now I got some isopropyl alcohol mixed in a bottle. On this side of the hood here, I'm just gonna spray it down. I'm gonna wipe that down, and then we're gonna do the wash again, just to see if there was something, you know, kind of helping it on the surface. If there's a thicker coating on here, obviously it's not gonna be taken away by the isopropyl alcohol, but this is just the next step in the test. Okay, so like when you use isopropyl alcohol, it's going to be a little more tacky. So I'm feeling that resistance here with the towel, kind of having to push to get it to go across here. So here, a little tacky. Over here, a little more gliding because that ONR version 6. So we're gonna go back through and wash it with the ONR and see what the heck happens. So we're gonna do this half right here. And this is just ½ ounce to a gallon solution. Very concentrated. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So that's, I mean, just look at that. I'm barely gonna pull, you know, just one finger. That's like with a super absorbent towel. Here's with still absorbent, but way smaller. I mean, geez Louise, look at that. Here's the very clean isopropyl alcohol. Sliding, and then with the towel that I used to clean the isopropyl alcohol, everything's completely dry now, not super grabby. You would have to be here in order to really, you know, see the minute difference, but you can just tell it's like gliding over here, then over here. Pretty similar results. If you press down a little bit, it can be a little more grabby on the completely clean side. So the only next test that we could have is a one-step polish with isopropyl alcohol. There's no coating, there's nothing. Customers can be so happy they're getting a polished hood. And obviously I'll do a section for now and finish the rest of it later. I'll do one step, isopropyl alcohol, clean with ONR, see what the difference in the results are. Okay, got a towel soaked in ONR. Get that hyper polish off of there. So efficient. Again, just a quick one step, which is very convenient that we have a nice light colored vehicle for the purposes of speed. Ease of use for this video. So we got the polish off, but we need to go back and get isopropyl alcohol to get any, anything that's left from the compound or the ONR that's on there before we were going to apply coating. So we're going to do it completely dry with no coating, going over with the ONR, and then we will go back and actually do it with a coating and see the difference. I'm going to go ahead and prep both sides. So the side that I polished will be completely clear of anything, and then the other side will at least be clear of anything that I've added on top since the beginning of this video. So now that it's completely close to dry, that phrase doesn't make any sense, but now it's starting to grab a little bit because it's tacky, because there is nothing remaining on there. And this side too is a little grabby, almost more grabby. Maybe some pollutants and contaminants still in the paint because it hasn't been polished. All right, so now we're gonna do ONR version 6 with the bucket that I already have been using, which has warm water in it. And we'll clean the whole hood, and then we'll dry, and we'll see the difference. And then I'm gonna put while we still have the cold water, I'm gonna put the 6-month hyper seal on this side, leave the other side just about how it was when I got it, aside from isopropyl alcohol and cleaning off the hood, and then we'll see the difference with the towel. Okay. It's like cleaning a brand new car. Okay, you can already see the beading properties on this side versus this side. It's beading a little bit, obviously, but we got a lot of stuff still stuck in the paint over there, and this side is already kind of rolling down. That's from the polish. So, same towel I've already used. So this side, grabbing just a little bit more. Like I said, it hasn't been polished, it still has some imperfections in it. And when I say grabbing, I mean, it's what you're used to with a big plush towel like this. is pretty amazing. So even on this side, what's left over is like, got my funny handprints here. Just kind of gliding along as much as a big plush wet towel can. It's about the same on either side. You can obviously tell. Just someone was watching me right now in person, they'd be like, what are you doing? I'm gonna say not sticky, not tacky, not like molasses. If you are experiencing molasses, then you might have molasses that you're cleaning off of your hood, which is a big problem. Probably bigger than any cleaning you need to do to it. Now we're gonna do the cold water test, and like I said, it's in the 50s. We're not like in the 30s like we were a couple weeks ago here, and I was using it outside in the 30s as well. If it's 33 degrees, you can wash the car, right? So let's do that, and then we'll add some ceramic coating on there just to show when you're doing a maintenance using version 6 just how easy it is to maintain your clean. And obviously we're going with a very clean car, so it's a very sterilized environment, but it'll just show you the slickness that you're going to be working with. And that's just with version 6 of Optimum No Rinse. OptiCoat No Rinse has SiO2 in it, and that's just like, when I started using that, I was like, what is happening? Just the gloss and just the ease of use while you're doing a waterless wash, maintaining one of your vehicles. So I'll get that cold bucket of water, and here we go. Okay, I don't have any ice to throw in my water. It's at 55 degrees right now in this bucket, and I'm gonna throw some ONR, and then we'll give this thing a wash. Okay, so that's the difference. Again, I'm going with my plushest towel. I'll have to have a counter in this video for how many times I say the word plush. That's the first time saying plusher, plushest. I'm not having to work, I'm just letting it do the work. That's with the plush towel on that side. Here's the non-polished side. Let's get a smaller towel. Here. I mean, just look at that. Very easy, very fast. Even on the non-polished side. Granted, you might be thinking, well, yeah, but it already has a layer of ONR on it. Well, let's go ahead and we're gonna throw some more isopropyl alcohol on it to get it back to nothing. And then on this side, we're actually gonna do hyper seal and see what we're working with ONR. Got some hyper seal here. A little bit goes a long way. You will see. Okay, so here we go. One more wash, cold water. Just a big towel. See, it's already running off. It's amazing. If you want to, go back one more time. And that is how it's supposed to be. So grabbing a little bit more here. Again, no coating, nothing on it except for ONR. But still, that does not look like hard work to me. The hard work was done by Dr. G, putting together all these amazing products. So I am very happy with that. No coating on this side. Still gliding around a little bit. There's a coating. Whoa! Don't know my own strength. See? I mean, to you that might be a really stupid test. You're like, you're just throwing the towel. But it feels incredible. And even ONR, just on this side, the slickness that it provides, like there is nothing on this side. There's, I haven't polished it, so there's still contaminants. There's just a little bit of ONR on the top there. And this side is a coated side. Feels amazing, it's completely dry. And then this side, uncoated, feels almost as good. So it's great. It just like speeds up your time so much when you're doing a wash. And if someone comes in for just a basic wash, they're gonna leave with, you know, slickness and a little bit of water beading just from ONR, even if there's no coating on their car, like worst case scenario. So 2 thumbs up for me. Again, once it gets cold again, I guess if you want to really try it in 33-degree weather and try and figure out what's going on. But when I was using it, I had no issues. And I would say you got to try troubleshooting a few other things before you say that version 6 of ONR is the problem. If you're dealing with, I know one guy said it was like molasses, and then he went back the next day, it was a little warmer outside, and he washed it again. So is it because it's warmer, or is it because he's washing whatever products were already on the car? Who's to say? I wasn't there, but I am here, and I love using this product. So thanks, Dr. G, and let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm gonna polish the other side of this hood, and then we'll pretend like nothing happened. So I highly recommend going and getting some for yourself. Give it a shot. A little bit goes a long way. Literally half an ounce to a gallon. I'm using 3 gallons here, so that's 1.5 ounces and 128 fluid ounces in a gallon. Just think about how far that's going to get you. You can dilute it more, or you can have it be more concentrated if you want for different purposes. But I mean, you've seen the results here on this hood, and good stuff. We'll see you next time.